again, I always say this every time, one of the most enjoyable parts of my job, recognizing our fantastic employees that we have at the city. We have about 500 of them. And not every single one has been recognized as Employee of the Month. Can you imagine that? But Nicci Groom, who is here before you, has been recognized. He is nominated by his fellow employees or supervisor, and he is selected by our assistant city manager and our public works director and our public utilities director. And then they always check with me first too. So I gave you the thumbs up. And for what it's worth, you've done a fantastic job. I've known you pretty much, I think we started about the same time. We were just talking about that. And you've been around, you've worked at the conference center, you've worked in parks that I remember, and I think you've been, and now you're in streets.
Yep.
And among other things, you run the street sweeper.
Among other things.
Among other things. Ashley's going to tell us all the great things, but I want to recognize your family is here tonight, and all these employees out here, I think, are here because they're excited that you're the Employee of the Month.
I guess.
So anyway, Ashley.
So I know Nick's going to come up here and probably just say, oh, I just did my job and appreciate it. But Nick, you do a lot more for the city, for myself especially. When I first started here, Nick was one of the first people that I worked with, and he actually taught me how to pour concrete. So that was an interesting experience, and I appreciate it. But he's also my voice of reason at times. He's kind of that person that I can go to, and he'll be like, maybe you can say it a little nicer. And whether it's out street sweeping or if I need something sprayed, Nick's the person to go to. You know, what's interesting is that Nick is actually one of 3 brothers who work for the city, and actually all in public works. So, you know, we appreciate you, and I know it's an honor to have you in my department, and you do a lot more than you think, so thank you.
Nicci, I want to give you your plaque and give you this coin. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And then you can tell us whatever you want to tell us.
All right.
I had forgotten. Connor, I forgot your other
Yeah,
brother's name. was
Casey.
Casey.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the recognition. Ashley called me late last week and told me this, and I asked her if I could decline. She said, no, I can't. Then I asked her if she can give it to somebody else, and she said, no, I can't do that either. Somebody recognized me as Employee of the Month, nominated me because they think I'm something special, that I'm the best. But I'm only the best because I work with the best. And I got a supervisor who allows me free reign, allows me to make choices. I got a foreman who supports me, gives me employees that I need, equipment that I need, time that I need. Got some of the best heavy equipment operators in northern Oklahoma that I work with. Their experience is beyond the years that they've been here. My fellow equipment operators that help me support them, and our roadway maintenance workers that support everybody else. We're a team effort, and I got this because they support me. So that's what I'm saying.